Episode number 22, Punks in the Garage. Nick and Dan are joined by members of fellow Niagara Falls band Guitarist to trade stories, laughs, and air some live footage. Plus, Stationwagon singer and guitarist Nolan Curtis drops in for a chat and to play a song. The boys talk about Exham Priory show this weekend, and you get It's a Fucking Thing and Truth Tone. Are you ready? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another week of the Nick and Dan Show. We have Virus X in the Rust Belt Chop Shop with us today.
How's it going?
How are we doing today?
Man, it's beautiful out.
You guys had a killer fucking show last night.
Dude, it was
Thanks,
such a great
man.
It's nice to see other fucking Niagara Falls bands just out there having fun.
In this town, it's like, especially the wagon wheel is really super cool about letting you kind of play what you want to play. Because some places are like, hey man, can you play Born to Be Wild? It's like, yeah, but
Yeah,
that's what my stuff,
Can
man.
you do
My
more
stuff is-
cover songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that place is
man,
really.
no.
I mean, the covers that we do are ones that we've done for like 30 years. We're not learning nothing new for a place like the wagon wheel because it was such great.
Do your
tone
show,
in
you
that
know?
place, man.
Right.
That puts all the
It's
crazy
all the
wood
wood,
in there.
the wood in there. It's
great
sound. It's
tone,
nice to
man.
get.
So,
It's nice sound. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great place to play, man.
The covers that you guys do play, I fucking love them. You did,
Thanks.
was it 6,000 Light Years from Home?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, my, you can tell you, I looked at them, I'm like, I've never heard a band cover this song.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right
so
now.
long, man. I mean, we
I
have
love the
like
Stones.
about like two versions of that we play, where it's like there's two really big, like a really space
Musical
jam or
interludes.
something that just
Mhm.
goes crazy. But that, we've been doing that for a long time. That and Interstellar Overdrive and shit like that.
We used to do the Continental in the 80s and people get upset. What are you
Yeah.
doing playing the Rolling Stones? And it's like,
Yeah.
well, look, it's the coolest
We
tune in the world,
forced
you know,
that,
right?
and Sam's right. We forced that tune down their throats.
Then
man, till they
Interstellar
got it,
Overdrive
you know?
by Pink Floyd were really upset him in the 80s. And you actually people would walk away like, what are you doing?
I remember one time when we played it, like somebody was like, we should just force it down. It's like people do it.
Mm.
And, I remember one time people started to come up and start checking it out then. But
Because they got,
it took some beat downs,
Yeah.
I guess it would be to say, to throw it down the throat.
We do all original music, and
Yeah.
we'll do one cover, and someone would say, "Why are you doing covers?" I'll be like, "Because the idea is we do whatever we want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
If
playing
you're,
what you
if
want,
you're expressing,
man.
you're doing music, do
I
whatever
hope
you
you're
want.
into
What's
it. If
wrong?
you're not,
Is there a
I'm just gonna
rule?
do a good job.
No
Exactly.
rules.
Show me the rule book.
Yeah.
Just we play what we want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did a nice Elton John tune. I like that. That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it was something our guitar player had done. He did like a solo recording of it, and then he brought it to the band. We were getting ready for an acoustic show, which was really out of our
Unplugged.
element.
Nice,
It was
nice.
we're like, okay, we're gonna do this. This is
It's
gonna
gonna
happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Oh man.
So we
it's
started
2
throwing
months.
out covers,
2 months
and
getting ready for that.
Elton John. We were like,
Beautiful.
why not? I mean, that's something nobody would have expected at all. So we're like,
Yeah,
let's do an Elton
yeah.
John tune.
He did a good job, man.
Oh,
Right.
Beautiful.
Why not? It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
That was like
Yeah,
last night when Kenny Walzak played. He started off with Born to Be Wild, and then
somehow-
then it turned into, what was it? Into War Pigs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Born to Be Wild turned into War Pigs. That
I was like, it was a really
He kind of
cool-
medleys Kenny in the hydros. Yeah.
He does.
It's like, yeah, okay.
I thought I was finished for the night, and then he started playing 18 by Alice Cooper. He goes, because we always sing it together in his living room. I was like, okay, I'm doing 18, you know?
The song that got Alice Cooper signed, actually.
Yeah.
They got a band together, but this guy and that guy couldn't make it happen, but he still wanted to throw down. He's willing to just like pick it up,
He
man.
is,
It's
he's
like
a good
him and
guy.
another dude. He had two choices of like two different drummers last night. So we went with his cousin, and it was
Yeah, it was
pretty wild,
nice.
man.
Kenny always bails us out. He
Yeah.
does.
I'll
Twice he
play that
does.
last hour, man.
Yeah.
I don't even care,
Right.
a half hour, whatever it is. But
Mm.
We hate doing 3 sets, you know. I was like,
I don't-
oh
I
my
don't
god,
mind
we can
doing
do it.
it,
It was like,
I'd
why are
rather
we even
not,
doing this
you
at
know
our
what I mean?
age?
I do like the acoustic solo deal, and I'll
Yeah.
do like 3 sets. And
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
As a singer, I'm sure you know, that's
Yeah.
a 3 sets, man. Next day, you're squeaking. I don't care how much water you drink or how
Yeah.
much tea you drink during the set.
Yeah.
You are squeaking
I'll
the next
have a
day
water
after 3
with a
sets.
lemon.
Bad
Yeah.
clarinet. Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially when I do that nervous breakdown kind of ending and
Oh,
start
yeah.
screaming
Yeah.
that last song.
Mhm.
Yeah, that destroys my voice.
Our set,
At that point, there is no more voice.
depending on where we're playing and what we're doing, like our set is like genetically designed for high acceleration and then ending with screaming. Because if you do it too many things too early, then you're just like shot. If you like
Yeah,
start off
exactly.
with like our last 3 songs in the beginning, you're done. It's like the silent. It's like an instrumental band. Though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You probably lose it after that. So yeah, it's designed in that manner, man.
Now you guys have been around since what?
83.
83 we started, yeah.
God damn.
So
We
a lot of,
rehearsed
like,
in 83 in his basement on Durrell
yeah.
Drive.
We didn't play him, but we had like Johnny Likes Pain and couple other ones that we made, DWI. And
Yes.
that's
Way
when there
too-
was
way
no
too
DWI,
fast,
man.
Road rage.
Yeah.
That song just tells you right there. That's when there was no DWI.
Right.
Like a long time ago, I was with someone that got like freaking pulled over drunk.
They'll just tell you go home.
And
to
they
sleep
told
out.
him, like, if you
Or wait.
move from this parking lot, like, used to be on Military Road Hills, remember? It was Hills or whatever.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said, if you move from this parking lot, I'll just come right to your house and arrest you for drunk driving. Or they'd be like, pull
That
over
was
and
me.
take
Yeah.
It's a TV show. Let's
That
just
was
be
rad.
honest.
Yeah.
That was like about that was
It was
about
rad.
84. They'd be
That
like,
was us.
if we see your car move, we'll arrest you. But he said something like before 11 in the morning. So I was like, okay, I'm going to agree with this. And I had a
But-
Camaro with the seats was just
seats
starting
out,
all the way
yeah.
back. So I go to sleep. I'm like, I'm not going to leave until 11, right? And then I woke up. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like, I'm well past 11.
There's
Go,
people that
I
like
mean, I
stop
literally
and
slept in my car, man.
There's people that like going into they're like
Drools
going,
and crust.
I
on his
was
face.
okay to go. I mean, he's like, man, I guess it's okay to go now. The cop probably, he never checked on me. I could have been dead.
he was already home sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nobody that you didn't see. I don't know if just more people are drinking or there's more cars on the road or there's more whatever. But you never seen like all these things with DWI like you did now.
There's
Now
more
it's like,
DWI
they're done,
death. I
man.
don't know what it
They're
was.
done.
Maybe
I
it's
mean,
more
just
people.
You know, I mean, and yeah, back in the day, you pretty much had to be farting flames.
Yeah.
And you
Get
know
your
what?
ass
So now
arrested.
take that as like that's the leniency in that level, and now take the Continental or Mr. Shabs or
Oh my
Groucho's. These places turned into, man, there'd be like 3-4 bands and people just getting obliterated. Man,
What was that
painkillers,
place on the plant on Delaware Avenue? Remember that one? It was us, the Ramrods, and the Goo Goo Dolls played that one time.
Yeah,
It was like completely.
there's- you know what?
Mr. Groucho's?
Mr. Groucho.
Mr.
Yeah.
Groucho's,
Yeah, they ripped that
Yeah.
railing off the balcony and
The
stuff.
place
Yeah.
was like somehow people always like that. It's like the second
Please
purpose
stop
type
playing.
thing.
Remember the guy was yelling, "Please stop!"
Well, look,
playing."
that was
No,
his- he goes,
that was
he goes,
Broadway
your
Joe.
next song
Yeah.
goes up to the end
That
of the
was
song.
Broadway
Goes, your next song goes, please, can you play something a little slower? Because everybody's
We
getting
said
really hot. The
absolutely.
very next
We
song
said
was the craziest song that we have. It's that That's Too Bad tune.
I
That
know,
we're
we're always
gonna
gonna last. We were
So I
hoping
just
we
said,
wrecked the place.
okay, I go, yeah, no problem. The next song will be
This one's gonna
calmer.
be great.
And it was the most crazy song of all. And then they did. That's when the railing came down. The place was just getting destroyed.
Oh yeah.
So it's
And,
like a
we
mini
go, dude,
Woodstock.
you just gotta
We
screw it back into the thing. You'll be fine. And we came back
We
the next
played,
week or something.
Yes.
We played one time. This is like a bazillion. We played a place called Broadway Joe's. Where was that? It was
Oh,
That was
yeah.
on
University
Delaware by the
Plaza or
Denny's over there,
whatever.
those car dealerships.
That's the kindergarten, I think, of rock
so we
bands.
played this place, and everybody used to play it, and we get in, we set up, we start playing a whole bunch of like, when you're a lot younger and everybody wants to go somewhere every night, and they're all your friends, people in
Right.
different bands. So no matter what, people are bouncing together everywhere. So
Yeah.
this place is packed now. It's getting wild. Everybody starts drinking. It's like, yeah, this is great, man. But it was like started to become like, wow, people are getting really drunk. Shit's happening in my bar. He came over like 3 or 4 times. He goes, like, we're gonna make an announcement.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Stop.
what is this? A
smashing
public? He
things.
goes, can you tell people to stop doing stuff? And like coming up like during the show, like, are you crazy?
Or the club exit.
Someone
Plywood
drew.
stage.
Equipment hostage.
Oh my God,
They
club
get back
exit.
quick and hostage.
Oh, they just started. There was that big dance screaming behind them. People
Which
were
was
putting
not
beer
our
bottles on
fault.
the screen, and
Oh, man.
it wasn't
We
our
started
fault.
playing one tune.
They held their equipment hostage.
We used to do
after the
this
show.
one tune called Sergeant James Kelly, and it's like I don't know who plays it. It's basically just ours now because it was so obscure.
You found it on a compilation or something?
Yeah,
Crazy.
like an
and this
84.
thing was like, not even Joe Biafra could play this fast. I mean, this thing was so crazy. The second you start playing it, even if you're not into this kind of music, it's like an explosion. Shh.
Yeah.
And people started whipping beer bottles against this big
Dance.
wall.
Yeah. Digital screen.
And the dude, his name was Mark, whatever. He starts flipping out like, "You're wrecking my place." I was like,
yeah.
"How? How? When you're playing, you can't like stop." Right?
Yeah.
Rick's going, "Don't throw the bottle." It's like people are thinking, people thought he said throw more. It was like crazy, man.
Then they razor bladed all his new leather
Oh,
boots.
the
Yeah, it's crazy. That's
They-
what
oh, they
happened,
trashed
too.
all
That
the
guy-
place.
But we were smart, if you remember. We got our equipment out. But the
We had to call
opening
the
band
police to
left
help
their
us.
stuff there. We told them, get all your stuff out.
Some
And then
people
next
are
day, you held their
PA
equipment hostage.
Yes, they held it hostage. But it
And
was
then the
like,
police told them you can't hold it hostage.
Yes.
So Club Exit wasn't ready for that show.
Because you think about it, in 84, 85, 86 in Niagara Falls, everybody was listening to Journey and REO Speedwagon.
Right,
And we
it was
decided
really bad, actually.
We're like the only punk band that ever played in Niagara Falls in the 80s.
Yeah.
And we'd go like
I'm not,
the Crazy Horse Saloon, we'll say, for
that was
example.
another spot
And
that
they
was
wanted to
really
turn off the
breaking
lights,
over.
hoping that it would stop us from playing, and
No.
the whole place erupted into fights, and he took his guitar and was hitting the
The
pillar
beam.
that was holding the
support
bar.
beam.
We were just-
Hondo.
He was hitting the support beam for
I
the
had,
crazy
I had an old Hondo guitar, man. Shit.
That's when they used to scream out Freebird in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would yell
You
free
could-
bird.
someone would yell
Yeah,
free
They
bird.
still do.
They still do.
Yeah.
They had a
Well,
funny story. We played with Corrosion and Conformity one time, and
Yeah.
and this was like '86, and
They were really just in the back of a like an E1
Their
350
first
or
album, their
whatever,
second
and
album,
just
yeah.
rolling, man.
Nice.
So they came to Buffalo and they were playing with us, and we let them use our PA system. Well, they literally just were just dirty, doubt us being.
They never
They
took
were
a
shot,
shot.
man.
They never showered in months.
They
And,
were beyond
the
road
microphone
shots.
smelled and it stunk and it was smashed. And they were getting mouthy with us on the thing, and it was like 3 million degrees below zero. And I said, where are you guys from? They go, Los Angeles. I go, what was it?
Right
Smash
to
them.
the
They
back.
go, enjoy your time in New York State. Now,
You know how-
no windows.
wait, you know
I said,
how,
you wrecked their mic and their PA. I go, now you got to drive around with
Fucking
all the-
old school.
In those days, like in all these bars, like all the bands you know now today were really. Remember 10,000 Maniacs? They were just.
Oh, they hated us after
They're
we got
playing the
home.
Sportsman's Tavern.
Something
We're
funny
down to
about
that now.
something funny about like bands like them, like when they would play they were not gigantic. Like
No,
that
we'd
now,
go
by any
upstairs for
means.
them. I never.
People would walk away.
I'm
They
not
would be
gonna say anything
playing,
bad
and
about 'em, I
people
just
would go
don't.
away or do this or that, but
We jammed with them the one time, and
Sometimes
after
we
they're done,
would-
they told the owner of the Continental, I don't ever want these guys opening for
Right,
us
they
again.
couldn't
'Cause
take
when
it.
they were up on the stage, we were like going wild in the dressing room.
what
they came in,
happened
the whole
was,
place
St.
covered.
Pauli girl, the beer.
Yeah.
You go through these phases, like I was drinking Foster's lager, like this. People said, "Oh, put a straw in it, and you get blah blah blah." The oil.
What did she say?
can."
We were revolting.
It was
Yeah,
beer.
Emergent
It
said
was
we
beer.
were
Yeah,
revolting.
revolting.
So I'm into this St. Pauli girl now. It's just basically like a Heineken with a chick on it. And so I was drinking it, like we were getting really drunk, and Natalie Merch and all. They had all their like personal like.
Prima donna she
I'm
was.
changing it. I'm changing into this outfit. Like when we're done, here's a towel to wipe my ass with. All that kind of stuff, right?
That was crazy.
I'm gonna, here's this or that. So all her shit and the I don't know if it was the bass player, or the drummers, or the guitar players. I took this beer, and I was shaking it. We had all these girls in the room with us, and it was him or somebody was flicking the light off and on in the room, and I was shaking the beer. And someone's going, "Dude, man, don't!" I unzipped like one of their bags, and I was going, "Yeah, fuck you!" And it exploded in the back, and it was like a fountain.
Yeah.
And then I zipped it back up, and I was like, and everybody's like, "Oh shit!" And someone goes, "Hey man, you want another beer?" I was like, "Yeah." And we just started drinking more, and it was like
Put the lights back on, act like
they
we're
came
normal
back
and stuff.
in, man. It was like craziness, like we flicking.
She was
lights
literally
off and
crying.
on,
She was so upset with us.
Yeah, so that was not a good gig. For
How
me.
about when Teenage Head said, "Guys, all our T-shirts in this bag that we're selling for the show." They came back. We gave all
We
we
did
had.
Yeah, that dressing room at the Continental, I would have liked
No
to
one
maybe
leaves it.
video like with my phone or whatever before they destroyed the place.
Oh man.
We had a lot. I sat at all the anchor places we played besides there.
Queen's Hotel in Fort Erie when you
Yeah.
fought Lee Laser on the bass. Right in the middle of the show, they break into a fist fight.
Yeah.
And Richard says, there's like 1,500 people in the Queen's
Yeah.
hotel
That
ballroom
place
waiting for us to
burned
play.
to the ground
Yeah, Teenage Head was letting us use their stuff,
that night.
except for somebody
That
that
was a
still
bad
had
night.
to bring your stuff or something.
We snuck guitars across that were like, remember we
Yeah.
asked the guy if we could borrow it, and Jerry just
Yeah.
rewired it left and destroyed the guitar.
They had to,
And
man, because my guitar, like in those days, like if you want to go to Canada, they got to make sure like nobody else needs a job or something like
Yeah, it's
that
a
before
joke.
you can play or get paid. So
Mm-hmm.
in those days, it's like they're going, "Where you going, dude? You're not like gonna come
Made
to
a
Canada
lie.
and
So
start
just going to your uncle's
playing
house
in a
hanging out and playing.
band and like taking money from the." And that was like the mentality. So you had to like literally go, "Okay, dude, I'm not losing my guitar, but yours. What's your guitar worth? I mean,
Yeah.
can I borrow your guitar?"
But after they fought, it was like all
Yeah.
these people were sitting there stunned. Like there was like 1,500 people like waiting for Teenage Head to go on. We just
That was
blew
a unique
We literally
place,
just
man.
blew the whole show. We only played 6 songs. Rick's like looking
Yeah.
back and like, what just happened, Sam? And they
Some
walked
guy
out.
bought me a beer. He thought it was part of the show, though.
They
What?
wanted to go, man,
Yeah,
that was the best thing ever. They go, do you guys jam with us the next night in Buffalo? We're playing at the
Yeah.
Continental. He's like, yeah, no, we'll be there. It was
Well,
all part of the
first,
show.
brought me a
We may
mostly
have a different
Canadian.
bass
I was
player,
like,
but
oh, I
we'll
love
be
Canadian.
there. You know,
That's
Venom
cool.
didn't
You
even
guys
care.
got the
it's
asterisks
really
and stuff.
crazy. You know,
Doesn't
We have
matter.
to figure
Sorry.
out how to get me back into Canada where they won't say no.
sneak you across the border in a rowboat.
Woo!
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We'll let anybody in here.
Well, see, the thing is, Canada used to be okay with me. They've thrown me out 5 times without pants.
Yeah, now
5
we're done
times
with you.
without pants. They've
Yeah.
thrown me out and let me back in. I got
Yeah.
1 DUI. Kind of coming back to our previous conversation.
In Canada?
So you can't
No,
tour
here.
Oh, yeah,
And they
okay.
said, you can't come back
No,
anymore.
you
I'm like,
can't.
Yeah, no, they
really?
want you there.
You were okay with Nick without pants, but
Yeah.
I make one bad mistake and you
Yeah.
guys like, oh, well,
And
you
you
can't
make
come
that-
back now,
you
sorry.
can't make the
And if you
mistake
do, you
there.
gotta pay a fee like it's $300 or $400.
Yeah, and that's just for them to consider for you to
Yes.
come back. They could still say no. Now, in case you guys are wondering what the fuck Virus X sounds like, last night I happened to have my handy dandy phone in my pants, and I reached into my pants and I hit a button, and it recorded Virus X doing stuff.
Cool.
So because I took something out of my pants, we have
We're going to show it to the audience.
Virus X on record. And we're going to play you some of that right now.
Just a senseless song. Just the same, man. Need somebody, yeah. Need somebody too. Need somebody, baby. Just like you. Just like you. Just like you. Losing all my feelings, running out of friends. What do you lie to me again, baby? Baby, now you wanna try to bring me to the end. Tell me some shit, baby. I need somebody, baby. Need somebody too. Need somebody, baby. Just like you. Just like you. Just like you. It's time to leave the signal. The interference is too strong. Got my reputation. I rode those airways for too long. I need somebody, baby. Need somebody too. Need somebody, baby. Just like you. Just like you. Just like
been a lot of fun having you.
That's
Thank you. We
man.
appreciate it. Love the
Sure,
show.
yeah, great laugh.
Thank you.
It's been a fun time. Now, in case you guys want to come check these guys out and us, Exham Priory,
Yeah.
Big time.
we're actually going to be invading Lockport in December.
It's gonna be an invasion.
I know. I'm excited.
It's gonna be crazy.
But December 16th,
Yeah.
Lockport, New York,
Let's do it.
at the Niagara. We're going to be rocking out with Virus X. You should make sure you're coming out, guys. It's been great having you
Yeah,
here
man.
today.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
us
Very
out.
much.
Thank you
Exam
guys for coming
Priority,
out.
man.
Exam
I love these
Priority,
guys.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, big time. We're hooked.
You're going to see a lot more fun with all of us as we
Oh,
move
yeah.
forward into the future. Because, boys, where we're going, you don't need roads.
Oh yeah. I'm flying
Yeah.
to it. I'm flying to it.
That's right. But, gentlemen, thank you again for
Thank
coming
Thanks,
in.
man.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Nick
joining
and
the
Dan.
Nick and
Yep.
Dan show for this week. And, guys, we'll be back in a couple of moments.
See ya.
You know your parents didn't like you when your bath toys consisted of a toaster and clock radio. That's right, they didn't like you. They loved you because they wanted to see you fly with the angels. At least, that's what my parents told me. 14,000 people are having sex right now. 25,000 are kissing. 50,000 are hugging. And you, well, you're reading this. And if you're doing anything else other than that right now, please keep it to yourself and don't tell us.
So that there was Truths with Tony. Now, Dan, we had Virus X hanging out with us for a little bit.
We did.
But now we have another friend.
My neighbor, actually.
Right.
Mr. Nolan Curtis of the band Stationwagon.
Another fucking hunker with us.
Hell yeah, man.
Dude, I know that we've seen each other out, like, at the bars and everything. I hadn't seen you play until probably a couple months back when
Yeah.
you guys really started to push with Stationwagon. And I just liked it.
Hell yeah.
It's old school punk. It makes me think of, like, the Stooges. It makes me think of a little bit of MC5
Wow.
with a little bit of Dick Dale mixed in there. It's just fun. It's
Yeah,
so...
well, that's what happens when you get some old dudes together. Cause, you know, you've been listening to so much music over the years, it all kind of seeps in.
Right.
Right.
You know.
So with Stationwagon, I know that every band has their own kind of writing process. So I'm always curious. What's the writing process for Stationwagon?
We actually have this company in New York City. We hired them, and they write all the songs for us. They make us sign a disclaimer that they will not be associated with those songs, so no one can. Yeah, so that and then we get the song, and we practice. We go up in the attic and practice, and we usually we practice it about 3 times, and we figure it's ready because it's already been professionally made.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, so,
It's all pieced together.
yeah, so it's that same company that does all the songs for who's that chick? Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with that,
The old,
sure.
The old, these old people in Sweden, I think, do all their songwriting. Yeah.
I mean, it's been alluded to. I don't know if that's theory or fact, but don't fact check any of this. It's 4 old guys in Sweden.
Yeah, I remember seeing the first time I saw you guys was at that Stamps show, and I was feeding your guitar player shots of Crown on the pool table. I was like, I like this band.
It's because there's
It-
no
it's us.
inhibitions. We just want to have fun, and in turn, we would hope that other people, through us having fun, would in turn have fun, and they usually do.
Usually.
And that's just
Yeah,
really
that's what
what
it's all
makes it
about.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
That's really why I do all of
And then
this.
total strangers are like giving your guitar player shots when he's doing a solo on the pool table.
Right. Total strangers are walking up and doing, dude, that was fucking awesome.
Right.
It's cool. You don't
Yeah,
find that feeling anywhere else.
Yeah, we do these shows at the senior citizens' homes to try to get that effect, because we play in the regular bars. Nobody ever, they're just like, oh, you can let them keep playing. We won't walk out or anything. But when we play for the 70 and 80-year-old people at the senior citizens' homes, oh man,
Then you get old Betty walking up with her walker, feeding the
Yeah,
fucking
you
pudding
talk about
shops.
people bouncing, bouncing on the rockers. Rockers in the air, like they just don't care.
Oh, it's outstanding.
So, ladies and gentlemen, coming to a nursing home near you.
Stationwagon.
Oh,
Tell your grandma. we're into social networking, you know. So even grandmas are on Facebook.
there you go.
Tell Nana that Station Wagon is coming.
Right.
Pick her up.
Absolutely.
Grandmas don't know from crossover vehicles. Or,
Right. All they know is depends.
Right.
That's it.
Depends on station wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy's coming to visit.
Why do I feel like we're going to get an angry letter from the Senior Citizens Association of America or something?
Probably.
I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I bet that it's a thing.
That's all right. I know people on that side of things. So
All right.
We're going to get an angry letter from AARP.
We're probably going to get an angry letter from the people that make sign language and are advocating of deaf people because
Yeah.
of Nick's sign language.
Yeah, that too.
But,
Nick Explosion!
fuck you. That's NSL, Nick Sign Language.
Yep.
Fuck you.
It translates, you can get it.
It does.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you guys got coming
We're s-
up?
We're excited because we're going north of the border next
Oh.
Saturday. We're playing in a place in Toronto,
No shit.
Nice.
the Cavern Bar. It's on Church Street downtown, downstairs from a youth hostel.
Really?
So I guess they get like a little built-in audience of travelers going through.
That's cool, man.
So we're
Yep.
playing with a local band up there called Lucid Movement that we met the last time we played up there last month, and they're bringing in an Iggy Pop tribute band to open up for us
Nice.
called Giver Danger.
Nice.
So I guess they've been around Toronto playing Iggy for at least a couple of years. So
Have you played up in Toronto lately at all?
yeah, we
or-
played a month ago. Everybody smokes a lot of weed. As soon as we were like doing our sound check, the sound man says, "Hey man, I gotta tell you, I'm really high, so you're gonna have to be patient." Hey. And I'm just
Hey,
thinking,
what's that all about?
I'm just thinking, oh man, this is gonna suck.
Right.
But he was amazing. He was a great sound guy, a super cool dude. Like he was playing some like French doom metal, like black metal band. All the music, it was in French. And so my drummer started like tuning up his drum. He's like, "Oh, I'd appreciate it if you just like stop." Because you have to listen to my music.
Dude, hang on a minute, man. This is the good part.
It's
Here
just-
comes the
And
good part.
I'm just telling Jeff, our drummer's like, "Remember, he's really high. You gotta be cool."
Just wait for him to come back down to earth.
Right. He's not fully sure what's going on right now. We just have to be patient with the stoner.
But he had
So, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, we have Nolan from Station Wagon. And he's going to give you a tune right now.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
Take
Thank
it
you
away.
for the introduction.
Introduction.
This song's called Sympathy. Wrote this song in the wee hours of November 9th. Y'all know what happened on November 8th. He was born with everything that he wanted. A silver spoon in his big old mouth. But all his daddy's dollars couldn't buy him the grace and style of the Vanderbilts. I'll send my sympathies to your mother. I'll send my sympathies to your heart. I'll send my sympathies to your devil. Driving us to hell in his gold golf cart.
with the vine. He learned to take everything that he wanted. Disposable ladies from those faraway lands. I send my sympathies to your mother. I send my sympathies to your heart. I send my sympathies to your devil, driving us to hell in his gold golf cart. And no one cares about the lies that tells them, lies that cultivate the hate they hide. No one cares about the lies that tells them, all because there's shits on a gold-plated throne. I'll send my sympathies to your mother. I'll send my sympathies to your heart. I'll send my sympathies to your devil, driving us to hell in his gold-plated golf cart.
Nolan, it was great to have you, man. Thank you for joining the Nick and Dan show.
Oh, my pleasure. I love you guys, and it's cool that you do this.
Catch you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Right? And
Cheers.
guys, look up Stationwagon on Facebook. Check out their shows. They're absolutely amazing. Nolan, thank you again.
Thank you.
And guys, we'll be right back after It's a Fucking Thing.
Yay.
Yay.
So Dan,
Yes, sir.
the Cash Me Outside girl,
Mm-hmm.
what are we going to find?
I don't know. Let's Google search it. This is ridiculous.
She doesn't seem like a person that I would associate with, but whatever. Now, she signed a record deal. You can see it right there. With Atlantic Records. She signed with Atlantic Records.
With undeniable talent, says the label executive.
Undeniable talent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to play this video on our show because...
I don't want to give her anything.
Yeah, you click pause on that right now. Because I've listened to it. And I don't want to submit your ears to this shit. Atlantic Records. One of the big names.
Yeah,
And they done fucked it up.
they sure have.
A couple of days ago, I was responding to something that our friend Pat from Toy Called God had posted about this. And how I was sad about it, but laughing all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what it's all come to.
This is ridiculous. A huge record deal.
Huge. She's going to make more money than all of you and all of us combined. This is what we've come to. Dan, this is a fucking thing.
It is. It's depressing.
Guys, let's talk about how to make music better.
This
One,
is not it.
don't support flash in the pan shit. Support bands and musical acts that have longevity. Longevity. Not just this flash in the pan bullshit.
Right.
Atlantic Records, shame on you. Shame on you that this is a fucking thing.
It hit number 77 on the Billboard's Top 100 last week. Jesus Christ. Currently has 23 million views on YouTube. Jesus, what in the hell
And you
is
know
that?
that most of them are because people are like, no, this can't be a thing.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's a fucking thing.
It is a thing. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. But it's a fucking thing. Now, Dan, this Saturday,
This very Saturday.
September 23rd,
Mm-hmm.
we are returning to Buffalo.
We are. We'll be back upstairs at the Mr. Good Bar.
I believe they call it the attic now. But we're going to be upstairs with all WNY News and Radio, putting together a couple of bands. We haven't been in Buffalo since May.
Yeah.
I miss Buffalo.
I do too.
We've had a fun run here in Niagara Falls, but Buffalo, Exham Priory misses you.
We miss you.
And this Saturday, we would really love it if you came out and hung out with us. Because the world's going to end, according to some half-cocked offshoot sect of a religion said it was.
I thought that happens like every day.
Sure, but this one happens to fall on the day that we're playing out.
No, so the world's ending. Come party with us.
So come celebrate the end of the world with Exham Priory, the Barksdales,
I believe Lower Town Trio's on that bill as well.
and Kickstart Rumble. Fuck yeah.
And it's only $5 pre-sale or 7-day of show. So make sure you get a hold of us for your $5 pre-sale tickets.
No fees.
No fees.
And if you meet up with me, I accept card.
He's not going to tell you how. I will. You just turn him around, pull out his pants, and slide the card on the crack of his ass. But somehow it computes to us getting the money. So that's September 23rd upstairs at the attic at Mr. Good Bar with us at Exham Priory, Kickstart Rumble, Lower Town Trio, and the Barksdales.
And after that, we are also going to be in Buffalo about 2 weeks later.
Yep.
October 11th, we are back at Mohawk Place in Buffalo, opening up for Mikhail Graves, the former singer of the Misfits. We also have tickets for that.
And those are $15.
And you can grab those on Saturday, September 23rd, from our merch booth, where again, we accept cash and card.
No, triangle.
Card.
You said triangle.
No. I have triangle.
See, right there. You said triangle.
For my
I don't care what it's for.
Phone.
You have a triangle. We accept triangles.
what he said. God damn it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have come to the close of another fun week of the Nick and Dan Show.
Yes, sir.
Now, every week we love the fact that you guys tune in and you watch us sit here, drink beer, occasionally have friends over to hang out. We hope that you will every week to continue. Remember, our season finale is coming up, episode 25, October 10th. Make sure you tune in because we're going to have something. We're going to have something.
Maybe a couple somethings.
Maybe a couple somethings. But be sure to tune in October 10th for our season 1 finale. But as usual,
Don't forget to click on Matilda right here. She's a little lonely. She wants your love.
she wants your love tonight. She
All right.
does. Make sure to click on Matilda, subscribe, share us with your friends. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Peace.